Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're back playing, Farming Simulator. We got some logs. We're gonna take them up to the sawmill here. Got a heavy load. So we're heading up to the sawmill, gonna get these sold. I have been working on logging like crazy. It has been absolutely crazy. And, been doing a lot of clearing, and you can see it is now late spring. I think it is, let's see, hang on, well, there's the schedule right there. It is the middle day of late spring. That means that we've got one day until summer. So, and we have not started planting. It is now finally the soil temperature. I could not get the soil temperature up. It just would not come up, and you have to have a 50-degree soil temperature to plant soybeans and corn. So I could not get that up for some reason, and well, I couldn't get it up. You know, the weather, it does its own thing, so I had to wait for that soil temperature to get up. And the temperatures on here were still blue in soybeans and corn. So, anywho, alright, I'm going to pull this up in here, and I feel really quiet to myself, so I'm going to turn this volume knob up here in just a second. Let me get up in here, where I can kind of park here. Alright, get there, and y'all might hear a few little bumps here. I apologize. Alright, let's try that. I still need to invest in a new microphone. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Alright. So we're gonna pull up in here. This has become a normal routine. Take the straps off. And we will do a sharp little turn here. Back on up in here. Pull out here a little. Forward. Been doing this a bunch. How come this is being an issue? There we go. I think I didn't go up far enough. Normally I go up a little further and then I just kind of pull in there. But anywho, this is where we're going to sell our logs. And I've noticed something, you know, I don't think I've covered this. These belts, I don't think these were moving on console. Somebody who's still playing console, let me know. But I don't think these belts here were animated like that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and sell this load here and try to get a little bit more money. We've got a ton of money. And we always get some stubborn logs that don't want to come out. There we go. So we're doing really well on the money side. Keep on the money side. We'll keep on the money side. We'll keep on the money side of things. I don't know. Things. Like Rick Grimes things. I can't believe they're going to kill Rick Grimes. Can y'all believe that? If you haven't heard it, spoiler alert. But, I mean, even the promos are saying Rick's final episodes. Come on. I know Andrew Lincoln, you know, he's tired of sweating down in Georgia and, you know, he wants to pursue other things and spend time with his family. But, I mean, Rick is the show, really. I mean, he started out, I mean, pilot episode, first scene was Rick. So, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel about the show after Rick dies. They keep saying that they're going to keep it going for another decade. I mean, maybe it'll be good. Maybe they'll, you know, maybe they'll do some things that will make it better. But I don't know. But that's the Walking Dead update from Matt from the Green Arcade. Alright, back to farming. You can see down here now, we did some work. We did some clearing. And I'll pull in here and park. Just right inside the drive here, I guess. Don't want to pull in too far. Because like I said, we're fixing to do some serious workage here. Alright, let's shut that off. So yeah, you can see we made it past the barn finally. and the grass is growing, not fully grown yet over there. But yeah, we have been working. We have cleared all the way up into the, what I did was I went all the way up into the woods, and everything that you see here, this is where the flat area is. I left these trees kind of where the bumps start. You can see, turn my light on there, there's a little bump right here. But out here, see how it's kind of flat out here? And then I left the trees, like I said, where the bumps start. And it's all bumpy down that way. So we can't, if we go any further, it's just to make money off the timber. It's not going to be to clear for farmland. So I cleared all this for the farmland. And we can come in and plow this up. There's a lot of grass in it, but it's kind of patchy. And some things we'll have to watch out for. Of course, you know, the barn. But the fencing. That's one problem. The fence, see here, there were trees all around this. The fence does stick out here. So what I may do is just kind of plow maybe straight through here and curve it around here somewhere and avoid the fence. And it not only sticks out there, it sticks out over here too in a couple places. So you got fence all down here. I haven't decided if I want to clear all of these trees out yet. I may still do it. But I have left them for now. And I may leave those trees because you can see this fence here. There's only two parts to it, and then it's just trees. I think they use the trees as a natural natural border, if you will. And then there's a little section here that we'll have to plow around. So it does have a road kind of coming through here, so I may leave like this through here all the way up to the barn, and then maybe kind of plow on this side of where this road comes out of this fence here. Maybe on this side of the fence, maybe keep it on this side and just kind of go that way with it on the back side of the barn. But there's more fencing down here. Got some houses here that, you know, we'll not plow right up against, but we'll get close, I guess. It's a big area. Big area. A lot more acreage out here now that we've cleared all these trees. I love this about the game. And I hope they bring this to 19. There's a few little hills out here, but I think we'll be able to plow this over. This is not that bad. I love this about the game, though. You can clear the land and repurpose it. I mean, you can plant it in something, make it into a field if it's flat enough. See, this is why a lot of people are really shooting for dynamic ground. If you do have places that are bumpy, like back there in that forest, you could modify the ground. And I know, you know, you have to have maybe a little experience to do that with the Giants editor. And it would be a task. I mean, you would literally be changing the dynamics of the map. But I love this about this part of this map especially. I wish we could get rid of these weeds out here, but we can't. But yeah, it's flat enough that we can clear all the trees out of here. I mean, this was really thick. This was a really thick forest area. If you remember, I mean, we had to do a lot of work out here. And got it cleared off. And it took a few days, but I think it was worth it. We made some money doing it. We got it cleared off. And now we can plow it up. And speaking of plows, I've got one parked right over here. So we will get started. Like I said, there is some grass out here, but I think I'm just going to pass on like mowing it or something. I think I'm just going to go ahead and plow it because I would rather have it for soybeans than anything else. So, with that being said, let's unfold our plow. Gonna do some plowing. Oh, I'm getting more excited for 19 every day. Farming Simulator 19 coming out November 20th. Definitely getting more excited because they released a video and they keep releasing fact sheets. It is looking great. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and turn Create Field on. And I'm going to come around. I want to get around this pond here. May have gotten a little too close, but you know. I can always bring a roller in and fix that. Alright, let me kind of curve that around a little more. Not a fan of sharp edges anymore, especially when I do stuff manually. There we go. Alright, so I got that done. Now what I need to do, this up here, this is a given. This will all be plowed out. What I need to do is see where I want to start plowing out down here. And I hope I got all my stumps out. I went back and what's the right word? Ground out all the stumps that I'm trying to fight the yawns off, guys. I really am. I ground out the stumps that were in the way that I could see, and then I tried to keep up with all the trees. I may have missed some though. It's always a possibility. Let's see. Why don't we just do like a drive through here? Now I can plow all this out. This is no problem. There are some little hilly areas down here that I kind of need to work around. I don't know that I want to go in there, like on that side of the fence. Should I or should I not? I guess I could. A little. I got that big planter though, so maybe I should just kind of keep it out like this. See, there's a little dip there. So if I come this way, I want to stay away from that little dip. Just kind of come around the house like this. And then if I watch out for that fence here. Kind of come inside that fence a little. Like I said, there are a few little hills out here, but it's not really bad. And then I think I'm gonna stay straight right here. Probably should have left them a lawn, but you know, this is farm country, so get around this fence here. And I think I'm gonna stay kind of straight now with the going around the back side of the barn. Maybe up to where that little patch is there. Keep a little bit of grass right there. It does slope off a little. Right now I'm just kind of trying to work on the perimeter. Where's that fence at? There it is. And I need to move that tractor. I forgot to move that tractor and stuff. Alright, I want to keep the road. So probably where this little patchy area is here. Turn here. Let me move this tractor. Alright. Park it up here. I know the guy that lives here. It's okay. He said I can park some stuff here. It'll be alright. So, get the claw. The claw. I think of that every time I pick this up. I can't believe they're making a Toy Story 4. I would leave it alone with 3. Alright, oh, nope, you leave that there. Okay. Alright, but yeah. See, now, in the future, I know I planted grass here, and what I'll do is I'll keep this as grass probably for this season. But in the future, I could see plowing, like, this is like a little turnaround, so I'd leave that. But plowing like right through here, it kind of comes up to this field, maybe just plowing right through here, and connecting this field, and making it all, you know, like the same crop and stuff. So I don't want to really plow it under because I planted that grass for a reason. I'm going to keep it there. The problem is the weeds out here. We can't get rid of these weeds. Alright, now here's where I got to really pay attention. I've got to stay where there's no bumps. So if I come down this way, turn some lights on here because it gets kind of dark down here in the shade. Okay, there's bumps there. Let me turn. There's a bump kind of sticking out over here somewhere. Right there. I need to stay to the left of this bump. Question is, where is it at? Let me go in a little closer. Still these trees, it might be another good reason to clear some of these trees out is the camera angles here. Alright, then we'll come up the hill. I'll probably still clear out some of these trees here because it is flat right in here, I think. Where does the bump start? Okay, it looks like the bumps start right here. So yeah, I can clear out this little edge here and plow that up in the future. But right now I'm just gonna get these connected. Connect these fields here. Do a little curve. And there you go. Alright, let's get the rest of that now. That's it. That's pretty much it. So we've got a nice size perimeter. I do need to go back up there and finish that perimeter. Kind of started in the middle there. So we've got the perimeter back there. We're going to come up here now. I've got to decide, do I want to go inside here? I think I am. I think, therefore I am. I think I'm going to go ahead and turn it into this. Let me do a little survey in here. Yeah, see, this is where the drop-off is. So we could go up here towards this telephone pole, towards this side of it, and kind of come around up through here. And that fence is right over there. So I don't know if I can. I might ought to stay on this side of where this fence sticks out and just leave this up here. Maybe I could plant like a garden up here and put some maters up here or something. I don't know. But anyway, wouldn't it be neat if we could do like the gardening, the actual gardening part? I know you have like greenhouses and stuff, but if you could actually like plant and hand pick your tomatoes and, you know, your corn and squash and all that, I think that would be pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to turn this way now. Ooh, not too close to the phone pole. And then I'm going to turn it right here. Like I said, it's just kind of a tight spot in there, so I'll turn it right there. I may have to invest in a smaller planter or something to get around the perimeter of the field here. So I do have the ginormous planter from Case that I will be using for the most part. And curve this around right here. Alright guys, I think we got it. I think we got it. So I'm going to do another little row here. Try to get some more of this plowed out. Yeah, this looks good to me. I think I did leave a stump. I think I see one. So I'm going to have to get my tractor up here before I plant. Can you see it? It's right there. Yep, I left a little bit of a stump. It may not be a stump, it may just be a piece, but I'll bring the grinder up here anyway and get rid of it. And I left a little bit back there. Let me go back and get that. I think I can get that big planter in here. I think I can. We'll find out. If I can't, I guess I could always plant it in grass. Plant it back. But I think I'll be able to make it work. Curve that around a little more. Here we go. Alright. So we got the perimeter set up. What I'm going to do is probably hire this guy out. I may go around the field one more time just to set up a little bit more of a broader, wider perimeter here and or edge of the field. And then I'll probably hire this guy out because in the next episode we're going to start planting. We have got to get to planting. It is time to plant. We're about midway through planting and we have got a ton to plant. When you look at what all we've got, all this in the, what color is that, teal? All of this like in the teal color and even the light blue, that's what we got to plant. I got to looking and to see what the other farmers were planting, and I was like, how come nobody's planting anywhere else on the map? And I was like, oh, that's because we own it, so we have got to plant that. I may, like I said, I may invest in a smaller planter, maybe like a little small horse planter or something. Because we have these small fields, I think that big planter is going to be kind of tough to get into these small areas like 29 and maybe back here. So I may invest in another small planter. We have the money. We have money in our pockets. So, and what I'm really thinking about is investing in another combine, because all I have is the 7130, and when it comes time to harvest, I think I'm going to need something bigger than that. So I may, I don't know, I might trade it in and buy a couple big ones, or I might just buy a big one and keep the 7130. It would be nice to have the same capacity on both, I'll just say that. So we'll come back. We need to buy some sheep. Wouldn't hurt to buy some more fields, but I think we've got enough for right now. But yeah, definitely need to buy some sheep and stuff like that. So when we come back, I know I've been saying this for how many episodes now? When we come back, hopefully we'll be planting. Hopefully we'll be planting. Let me say this. When we come back in the next episode, we will be planting. Trust me, we will be planting. I'm going to hire this out. We got a few little bumps there, don't we? Ooh. Alright. Big planter's going to like that. So yeah, in the next episode, we will be planting. I think we're going to start out, I think I've got it all parked up there at the 1. So we'll start up there, we'll start planting our corn, and then eventually we'll move down here to this big field. I say big fields. Really, there's 2 big fields, 48, 51, all that over there, and then this ginormous one that we've made. So we'll get it planted in soybeans. I may not do soybeans over there on 34. Since we have this huge field now, I may do something else over there. Maybe sunflowers. And if we're going to do sunflowers, we better get them planted because we're almost out of time. Alright guys, well, in the next episode we will be planting. And we'll come back over here and get this planted after we plant all that up north. And try to get our seed in the ground so we can have a good harvest this fall. Alright, until then, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see you guys later.